It's all good.
All right, no, hey, how have you been, man?
Good, man. How you guys doing?
All right.
Pretty good. All right, let's this headset right here.
Oh, sorry, we didn't get your name.
Oh, Ivan.
Ivan?
Ivan, yeah.
Ivan.
Ivan.
Oh,
But it's
Ivan.
pronounced Ivan. Yeah.
Ivan.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not Ivan, it's Ivan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a Russian name, but I'm Italian. Ridiculous.
Happy to show up. You know? All right.
All right, so we're already live, so I might as well start.
Wicked. Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, we haven't stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'd like you to walk us through your game.
Sure, for sure.
So
Do you guys actually, would it be possible if we just go back, skip the tutorial?
Oh,
Because
sure.
the tutorial takes quite a bit.
Actually, you guide us through.
Sure, man.
Yeah, so
Let me just get out
I
of
think
here.
we click couch potato mode.
Oh, no, perfect. You want to do that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
is
yeah.
this one? Okay.
So let me just go back.
Start from the beginning. Rewind.
Because just our tutorial is kind of long. So
Okay.
what we can do is we can just go through the game, and then I'll just show you everything, and you can play it.
Let's do it.
And
Oh, nice.
I'll show you the ropes.
All right.
Where we at? So we'll go new game, couch potato mode. Because what happened is we've put, oh god. Oh, I know why. It's because the first time you're playing it, so you have to go through the tutorial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what I'll do is, I'll still go through it, but I'll go through it really fast if that's okay.
Yeah.
Do people want to read though?
Nah, skip through
unless we dub it.
That's gonna take so
Okay.
long.
Yeah,
we have
but-
that's the thing. We have a lot of text, so it's hard to show the game off.
All right, let's just
And I
skip
don't want
to
to
the
take
game.
like
Let's-
3 hours. But
Yeah.
so basically, at the beginning in the tutorial, you're going through Gigi's story.
Okay.
So what happens is it takes you back in time.
All right.
Because basically the premise of the game is that you're playing as two potato sisters, Cassie and Faye,
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
and they're trying to find their grandfather Gigi, who's been incarcerated by the eclipse.
Wow.
Because what happened was that he got incarcerated because he didn't pay his taxes. So they
Them
took
taxes.
him away.
See, only two things certain in life, people: death and tax.
Death and taxes. But yeah, so basically what we did for the tutorial is we kind of took people back, and you play as Gigi,
Okay.
and you've got the big pimped up ship.
Oh,
So
snap.
you've got everything and stuff like that. So basically at the beginning, it's telling you what the control panel is and everything. And,
Okay.
it's just telling you to shoot. So it's just simple turn-based combat.
Okay.
You're just picking the weapons. So you've got 4 slots.
Oh, sorry,
And then at the bottom,
let me lower the volume just a
Oh, yeah.
smidge.
No worries.
All right.
So you've got your 4 weapons, and you have engineers associated with the weapons.
Okay.
So at the bottom, you kind of have like their their portraits. So you can click those
Oh.
to like shoot everybody and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So story-wise, they're the ones shooting.
Yeah. So basically,
Okay.
the way it works is I'll show you once we get there.
Okay.
You can assign different engineers to your weapons and everything like that.
Okay.
And then yeah, man, you have different types of weapons. Like you have lasers, you have missile, you have wave, and all sorts of things.
Oh,
So
that's
right
awesome.
So right now the tutorial is just telling you, like you have a shield, you can use it to protect your weapons.
Okay.
So simple enough.
Is it just me or that guy looks like the villain who's always in Gundam?
Uh,
The kind of the masked guy.
Look, I think we have something like over 50 or maybe 60 engineers,
Uh-huh.
and each have their own like pop culture references.
Oh,
That's
okay.
so
Like
cool.
honestly, I've lost track of all of them. So and plus, because we had a session where we just sat down
Mhm.
and we just had hundreds of names and references, and we kind of like cherry picked the ones that we wanted.
Uh-huh.
So I
Spock, Solo,
yeah,
Chewbacca.
exactly, and I haven't been able to keep track of all of them.
Oh,
So
okay,
apologies.
okay.
I know the game. I mean, I've played it a
Well,
million times.
there has to
and
be
I've
like
made
a
it, but
Mr. Potato Head. I mean, it's about holy potatoes, right?
pretty much, yeah. So it's all potato puns and references to like movies, and I mean, I'll show you once we get into the ship. but
Okay, nice.
It gets ridiculous, man. I'm just warning you guys now.
I can't wait.
I can dig ridiculous.
So this part, we're literally just they're just teaching you how to shoot down the weapon and
Okay.
everything. So literally all I'm doing is I'm just clicking on the weapons that we have,
Okay.
and right over here, I'll use the cursor so people know as well.
Okay.
Right over here is your charge.
Okay.
So as long as you have enough charge, then you can shoot as many weapons as you can.
Okay.
So I mean, right here, this weapon uses 5. This one uses 5 charge. This is 6, and this is 4.
Okay.
So as long as we have, what is that? That's 10, 20. As long as we have a minimum of 20, my math is terrible.
So is ours.
As long as you have 20, then you can shoot everything. Did I
Okay.
do that correct? I think I did that correct, right? That's 20?
So well. You did so well.
It's too early, man. It's too
Yeah.
early.
Too early in the afternoon.
But yes, so there's your weapons. Again, super. We wanted to keep the core loop of the game super simple.
Okay.
We wanted the story to drive the players and everything, and because there's a big overarching storyline. But because the game is all procedurally generated, we have something like 30-something odd stories. And every time you go through the game, you're going through about 11 or 12 different galaxies.
Okay.
And every time it randomly picks one of the stories that are pertaining to that specific galaxy. So every time you play, you're never going to get the same story.
Okay.
So pretty much we just wanted people to play it over and over again. We wanted to keep the gameplay a little bit shorter this time around. Because our first game, I think it took like 30, 40 hours to complete.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, this time around I think it's between 8 and 12. I don't know, none of us on the dev team actually finished the game. As in one complete playthrough. But,
and you're still in the middle of development?
No. This actually came out Valentine's Day this year, February 14th.
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
Good
so it's been out. It's on Steam, it's on GOG, it's on, I don't know. So this one actually, we didn't self-publish. Diadelic actually is our publisher. And yeah, they've put it everywhere. We're also selling like, what's it called? The physical copies in Poland for some reason.
Oh, of course. The Polish are your key demographic for physical copies.
You know, so if you're in Poland, you can pick up a physical copy of it.
That's so cool. But yeah, I was gonna say it looks really polished, and I'm looking at the art style.
Yeah.
Stylized as it is, you know, you still get a lot of detail in the ships.
Sure. Yeah. So dude, I think our art team is now it was one of the biggest. We had something like 4 or 5 in-house artists and like 3 we had 3 interns as well, which are now full-time. But yeah, so they churned out so many assets, and their level of quality has always been great. Yeah, we really lucked out with our artists.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it, and you know, it's just so polished, and it doesn't seem too clunky. Like,
no, that's the thing. We learned a lot from our first game. So our first game was Holy Potatoes, a weapon shop.
Okay.
And you know, we made a lot of mistakes with that game, and you know, the community was very verbal about all these mistakes, which is great. No, we love constructive criticism, even if
constructive criticism, people.
It's not always constructive, but you know, we've learned a lot. A lot of them did say that it felt too like mobile-like and stuff. But we come from a background of mobile games.
Okay.
So we started in 2011 and did 4 years of mobile games, and then switched over to PC. So rightly so, our first game was very mobile-like.
Yeah.
And people were just like, this should just be $5 in on my phone. And we're just like, dude, come on, it's our first game. So you know, we've learned from that and stuff, and you know, we really took a lot of the feedback that the players had and made sure that we didn't make the same mistakes twice. We've made mistakes with this game too, mind you, but you know, at least we haven't been making the same mistakes.
Yeah. So. Thanks, Internet.
Thank you, guys.
Do you? Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier.
Yeah.
Is there any future ideas of making like multiplayer?
Okay, so. Shit, did we sign an NDA? I don't know. No, so basically,
moving on.
Give me a wink. You just wink.
So basically, what happened was that we had a meeting with Nintendo, and
why?
What we're thinking of doing, or what actually we are doing, is we're going to port this game over to the Switch.
Oh, wow.
And so one of our main ideas is to actually, what we're going to do is we're going to do it exclusively for Switch. We're going to have local multiplayer.
Oh, nice.
So you can just like battle each other. Stuff like that, and then also if like, I don't know, let's say your friend also has a Switch, they can bring it over, and since they'll have their own playthrough, they can keep that ship, and you can fight each other with your ship and stuff like that. So we're thinking of doing it exclusively with Nintendo Switch.
And our stream is down. No, Nintendo's pulled us down already.
No, but so yeah, so that's what we're thinking, and then maybe hopefully what we're gonna do is we're also gonna bring over, if it works well, we'll bring the multiplayer to just the PC version and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, we already have to work so hard on the Switch port, and then the multiplayer is just, we have to do a lot of UI changes and stuff, and we really have to think about how to put it in. So if we can get it into the Switch, we'll think about getting it into the PC, but that's our primary concern right now. And we're doing a DLC as well. Oh, crap. Nice. I don't know if we've talked about that to our community yet. You hear it first.
An exclusive.
I'm terrible. Guys, I'm terrible. I told you it's too early. No, but we are working on a DLC, and, we're putting in ship customizations, and we're putting in a lot of different things, and, I don't want to say too much, just in case.
Okay, yeah.
But,
you said enough.
I think maybe I've said too much.
We're blowing up on Twitter right now.
But that's the thing. So we are doing a lot with that, and we are thinking of future DLCs as well with the game. So we're really working with, we're doing a lot of different things at the same time. And we also have ideas of a new game as well. And we've started a prototype, which again we have not talked about with our community.
More exclusive.
Oh God, I'm leaking so much. And
Keep going, keep going.
you know, so we are working on that. We actually we just started a Discord channel.
I shall join
a couple
you.
of weeks ago, I think it is, and it's going pretty well. And actually, there, you know, we are kind of, you know, telling people exactly what we're doing behind the scenes and everything.
Nice.
And you know, people have, you know, given us suggestions and feedback, which is great to hear from the community. And it's all live and stuff like that. So you know,
Great.
it's been great. So yeah, so at this part of the tutorial, you get to name your ship. I'm gonna give that honor to
I
you.
love the Spudnik, sweetheart.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
So do you guys want to put in a name or something?
Sure. Do you just type it in?
Yeah.
What are you gonna name it?
Okay. So we're good.
Perfect. And of course, Faye is gonna love it. That's terrible. No, that's great. She likes it. Yeah. So
I
the
got
way it works
worried.
is when you look at the two potato sisters. So Cassie's kind of like the dreamer. You know, she's
Okay.
the one. She's jovial. She loves everything. She
The
loves having a
creative
good
one.
time, and she's the
Yeah.
creative one. Whereas Faye, her younger sister, she's more like grounded down to earth, and she's the one that's trying to, you know, she's always trying to take care of her and make sure that she's not going around getting killed or whatnot.
I can
you
see
know?
it from the eyebrows.
Exactly, you know, she's always angry. I don't think she smiles once in the entire game.
Oh my god.
You know, I'm sure she does at some point, but you know, we wanted them to be very contrasting but complementary as well.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing. So we had Ian Fun, our scriptwriter. He did an amazing job. You know, we took him in, like, we actually interviewed him and stuff, and we weren't really thinking of bringing on scriptwriter. But we were like, you know, let's interview him. You know, he went to a good school and he's really good at writing and stuff. And we gave him a little test at the end of the interview, and we're just like, you have 30 minutes or 45 minutes, like, just write us a short story about space, right? Because that was our idea. We were just starting to, you know, develop the space game.
Yeah.
And we read through it, and it left you on such a cliffhanger. Like, I looked at our producer phase, and I was like, we have to hire him right now. Like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever read. We just want to hire him just to see how the story ends.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, and he's done an amazing job. I mean, you know, with all the storylines, writing all the descriptions of the characters, getting all the pop culture references and stuff, like, it's been amazing.
So we've got a view of the ship right
Yeah.
here.
So right now we're in the ship interior. It's bare because, you know, we haven't unlocked all the rooms, and
Okay.
you know, later on you get to upgrade your ship and everything.
Okay.
But this is the ship interior. You have your bridge here, which is where you do your loadouts. You have your crafting room. You have your therapy room, because what happens is when you go out to combat, if one of your weapons gets destroyed, then the engineer associated with it gets post-traumatic starch disorder. And so, yeah, yeah, I told you the references, man, and the puns, they're coming.
So good.
And it's terrible.
It's so good.
And you know, you take them in, and you know, they kind of, you know, you have to chill them out and everything, and then they can go back to, you know, going into combat and everything, and they get kind of like debuffs and stuff like that. So that was the ship. There are a couple other rooms which I'll show you in a second. This right here is our star hub. So, I mean, you guys are from Singapore, I'm guessing, right?
Oh no, we're from the Philippines.
You're from the Philippines. Okay,
Yeah.
so here in Singapore, there is a phone company called StarHub,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And so it's kind of like a little inside joke. You're not allowed
Now
to
our
sue
internet
us
is gone.
because there's a space between Star and Hub.
Oh.
You know? So it's not intellectual property. Yeah, so this is the Star Hub.
Lawyered.
It's a little bare now again because it's during the tutorial galaxy.
Okay.
But there are like 4 or 5 rooms and stuff like that, and they do different things. So right now, you know, we just have to unlock a couple of rooms. So we have the crafting room,
Okay.
and we have the therapy room, which I was talking about earlier.
Okay.
Then let's go back to the ship. They should be unlocked now, and now we should get to some crafting. At least I believe so, yeah. So the crafting, again, as I said earlier, we wanted to keep the core loop of it all very simple.
Okay.
So the crafting just works on a drag and drop mechanic.
Oh.
You know, legit. So right down here, what you do is you have all your weapon components, or kind of like your blueprints, right?
Yeah.
So you'll have a bunch of them, whatever you pick up during explorations. And then
Oh,
you just-
okay.
yeah, so you drag and drop it on a station, and then you have your engineers on the right. And again, you know, we have all the references. So you have Spuffy. So, you know, like Buffy from Vampire Slayer, you have Scallion Johansson.
Oh my
You
god.
You have George Looney. And, you know, we pretty much we've grabbed a lot of people and we turned them into either potatoes or tofu or scallions or leeks or carrots. We have a bunch of different things.
Sold.
So, you know, and actually we did just released a free demo a few weeks back.
Oh, sweet.
So if people,
okay.
they don't know if they want to take the plunge, they can
Mhm.
go on our Steam page and grab the free demo and everything.
Okay, and the full version retails for how much?
It's $14.99 US.
Okay.
I think it's 15 Singapore dollars. I think it's 15 euros. I think it's 600 Russian rubles. I don't
And-
know why I know that one, but I know that one.
That's great. that's around. Oh man, I'm trying to do
For
the math. in my
rupiah,
head.
it's like 150
like
million.
750 pesos.
I
yeah,
don't know exchange rates here.
we're just doing exchange
Oh,
rates.
for pesos? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we have it in pesos.
That's fine.
Sorry,
Steam's
man.
got you. Steam's got
Steam's
you.
got you,
yeah.
right? I know
It's
in
a-
Indonesia, it's like $1 million. It's super expensive.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's just because of the currency.
Yeah.
But it just looks ridiculous when we looked at like the price, because Steam sets your prices
Yeah,
for you, like
yeah,
the
yeah.
recommended prices. We looked at the Indonesian one. We're like, guys, we're gonna be billionaires in Indonesia.
If someone buys it.
It's gonna be great. It's just one person needs to buy it, and we're billionaires.
So we got another look at the potato face here.
Mm.
What else can we do on the ship?
Right. So you have your crafting room. Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
parched,
crafting
man.
room.
No, go.
Go ahead.
Thirsty.
Okay.
That's why we have that there for you.
We've got the crafting room. Again, I said about the therapy room and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Cassie's talking about just the UI and everything. Just to take you guys through it real quick, if you want to know. On the top left, you just have your portrait for your pilot, and you have your fuel and your hull HP.
Okay.
Then you have all your resources on the right, and your starch, which is our currency.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
told
love
you,
it.
man.
I love
It's
it.
never ending, dude, from start to finish.
I love it.
On the bottom left, you have your hub. You have the skip, travel, explore button. You have the amount of souls. Because when you're playing normal mode, you have a soul limit. Because you're always being chased by the Eclipse. You're being chased by these two guys called Starchy and Hash.
Okay.
Took it from Startsky and Hatch. So, if the timer runs out, if you don't complete all your objectives within that time, then you go into a boss battle,
Okay.
which is completely impossible to beat. So you don't want that to happen.
Okay.
I think we hard-coded it to not be winnable, which I personally feel like it's terrible. I feel like there should be like a 10% chance for you to beat him, but then we're just like, but then what? If you beat him, then what do you do, right?
Yeah.
I got
So-
a quick question.
Of
Someone
course.
from chat, her
Yeah.
name is Cheska. She's asking if there's any merch. If you guys are selling merch.
Yes, we
Because,
are.
like,
Oh,
because
this
the
is-
characters are so punny.
Dude, this is great. So what's actually happening is today Tuesday or Wednesday? Today's Tuesday, right?
Today is Tuesday.
Right. Okay. Shit. I thought it was Monday. Sorry about the swearing, by the way. That's terrible.
No, it's
I
fine.
have a
We'll
potty
get
mouth.
some drinks after.
Okay, wicked. So actually tomorrow we are launching our merchandise store. It's
Okay.
going live tomorrow for the first time ever.
Nice.
What's
So-
is there a link?
Yeah, so it should be store.holypotatoesgame.com.
You can
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Holy
Potatoesgame.com.
store dot. Okay,
Yeah.
holy.
So if actually we're doing this promotion, if you go on the website now
Mhm.
and you subscribe to it, so you get kind of a little notification that hey, our store is live now.
Okay.
You could receive a coupon where you get 15% off, store wide.
Okay.
And also, I think we're doing another promotion where we're doing store wide for the first 3 days. We're doing store wide 10% off.
Nice.
So technically, if
Does it
you
add up?
yeah, so it adds up. If you buy whatever on the first 3 days, and you subscribe, this is great. I get to plug all our things here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
But I feel terrible, man.
Don't.
So yeah,
We're loving it.
you have the 10% off for the first 3 days. It's kind of like a launch date sale.
Okay.
And if you subscribe to it, you get 15% off.
Okay.
If you subscribe now before the website launches, so we'll send you a coupon through email. And then also, if you join our Discord server, you get 5% off.
Oh.
So technically, you could get 30% off.
Oh my gosh.
So we're
You
doing
heard it
we're
here,
doing a
guys.
lot for our community. We
All
want
right.
we want the people that have stuck with us to get little tiny perks here and there and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, so we're selling. Oh, you can't see it now actually. So we're selling this.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know
What
if
is-
you can see it.
Yeah, I
if
think
it's gonna
we can
come up
see-
soon. It's a.
There it is. Yeah.
So you get a little potato space cat in the game.
Oh.
And so we're selling these on the site. We also have a massive, gigantic one, which I feel terrible I didn't bring today because I forgot. That's my bad, guys.
Yeah,
But
tomorrow.
we basically, yeah,
we'll
I'll
put
bring
it on
tomorrow.
our social media so we
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
so
Or tomorrow, if you guys are live streaming, I'm gonna crash
Yeah.
it and just show the big cat.
yeah, just like have it float over.
Yeah, exactly. We have a massive one that we're selling. Then we're also selling just like the little one and the big one from our first game, Holy Potatoes
Okay.
Weapon Shop. So it's a big potato dog.
Nice.
We have the shirts as well. Let me see if I can. Sorry, guys, I'm getting
Just
naked. on
pimping it
stream.
out.
All right, this is PJ. I swear to God.
I don't know if you can see it, but it says we're in space.
We're in space. Yeah, I can
Can
see
you
it.
see it,
You can
guys?
see
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
I got you.
You got? Yeah.
There
So
we
we've
go.
got the We're in Space T-shirts.
So be sure to check out the store,
You know,
guys.
and
Be
we have
sure
a
to check
bunch
out
of
the
other
store.
things. We have
Nice.
we have postcards with the.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, guys. We have Jesus Christ. We have postcards with like the backgrounds from the game and stuff like that. We have
Sweet.
keychains. We have so much stuff, and we're gonna continuously make new things like new T-shirts and stuff like that.
Nice.
I know we're supposed to be talking about the game, but now I'm just talking about our Discord
But-
and
but
our
why not?
merchandise store.
Why not?
People want to see the game.
Okay, so I do have a question about the game.
Sure, of course.
We were talking about the characters and how
Yeah, yeah.
adorable and awesome they are.
Sure.
How do you get more crew members?
So, we'll actually get to that in the game in a second. So, I mean, remember earlier I was saying that you have the skip, travel, explore button. So, basically, there are two. So, the core loop of the game is you have your ship management, which kind of comes from our first game, because our first game was a complete management sim.
Okay.
And then you have the exploration side of things,
Okay.
where you go and you have turn-based combat, you have random encounters, which are kind of like story-based encounters.
Okay.
So, and that's kind of like where you meet all the different characters, so you can get new engineers and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's how you meet all the bad guys and everything. And,
Okay.
that right there was the. I'm sorry, man.
Is that like the
terrible-
basic ship?
Sorry.
Is that like the basic?
This right here is.
Yeah.
So this is the ship you have. Let me just see if in our, because I don't know if we've implemented it yet, but we have the UI in for the ship customizations.
Okay.
I know I've accidentally sent some keys to press, and like the keys were showing the recent build that's not live yet.
Oh.
So it's like we had unfinished UI for the ship customization. Just
So
like,
what would one of these keys look like?
dude, I can send you guys keys. Don't worry, man. I'll give you guys a couple keys so you guys can play the game.
Wait.
So this is the bridge that I was talking about earlier. Again, completely simple drag
So
and
you
drop
can zoom in
mechanic.
and zoom out. It's so
Yeah,
cool.
so you have all the different rooms. Let me just exit. I can't.
Again, the art is so
Thank
amazing.
you. As I said, our artists are great, man. We really, from our first game, we learned a lot, and what we're doing is we're just pushing the IP, and from now on until probably our last breath, we're gonna be making Holy Potatoes
That's
games.
amazing.
I
I do have a question real
Of
quick.
course.
For the people who have the opportunity to swing by Casual Connect,
Sure.
are the artists here to get their stuff signed?
Not today, but
Okay.
tomorrow, Coco, our concept artist and background artist and ship artist and everything artist.
I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, he's coming in tomorrow.
Okay.
You know what? I'll ask him to bring shirts for you guys as well. What size are you?
I'm a medium.
You're a medium? Medium or large?
Sure, a medium as well.
Okay, the only thing is our shirts are kind of smaller, and
I'm
the
a medium.
neck is really small.
I'm a medium.
So I think maybe I'll just get you both a large.
Okay,
Sure.
Because even a
we
medium
get
on
it.
me is tight, and I'm a small
Oh,
dude.
okay, yeah.
So we'll get you guys a large. And if
Nice.
it's too big, I'll just give you a
Resizes.
medium as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, that works.
We have a ton
We
of
could
shirts.
actually give it away in our podcast.
Oh.
We'll talk about that later.
But let's go back to the game.
Yeah, let's get back
Alright.
to the game because we haven't gone through much.
Sorry, yeah, that's my bad.
No, we
guys.
have
I-
a lot of time. We're
I-
saving
Do
so
we-
much
do
time.
we
I
have
admit
time?
We have a
yeah,
lot
we
of
have a lot of time. But I admit we haven't gone through
We have
much,
a
but
lot
I'm
of time.
already enthralled
Thank you.
by the whole. I mean, can we call it the universe?
Sure,
Of
I mean
Holy
it is. I mean
Potatoes?
technically you are exploring a potato-filled universe, right?
It's amazing.
So I mean that's
Potato-filled.
the premise.
Okay,
Um,
so let's keep
she's
going.
saying that it's time to explore. I just wanted to go back real quick because I love playing games and stuff like that. So, and I do a couple of things on like Facebook and YouTube and stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm terrible at doing like commentary and showing a game. I go through
Okay.
things way too fast. That's how I've been told by my producer. He's like,
Oh,
dude, you're
really?
playing it like a YouTuber. You need to slow down.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
so I need to slow down.
No, but this is the con version, so you're perfect.
So I'm trying to balance between it. I need to
Okay.
find my balance. But just to show you guys, so before in the crafting room, we had the weapon components or
Okay.
the blueprints.
Yeah.
Whereas right here you have the made weapons, and it shows you the weapon, shows you their skill, it shows you their HP and their damage, accuracy, and everything like that. So we kind of made these cute little like weapon cards,
Yeah.
and the weapons they have ratings as well. So it goes, I think double S is completely perfect. You got
Oh.
S, A, B, C, like.
That kind of rating system.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Japanese rating system.
Yeah,
I think,
I was gonna
right?
say
It's
the
Japanese,
Japanese,
right?
yeah.
I think they have it for Tetris and stuff because I know they have like competitive Tetris now.
Whoa.
So, and now it goes well beyond double S, I think, because they're too good.
Damn.
Anyway, so that was Bridge. This was the crafting room. Again, like I wish I had a save file so I could show you what the ship looks like. But then
Okay.
it's kind of like spoilers, right? If someone wants to
That's
play the
true.
game, they don't they don't want me to show them absolutely everything.
Yeah.
This was the therapy room, but I can't click it now. But let's do an exploration.
Let's do it.
So I can show you how that works.
Let's get to it.
So again, the game is procedurally generated, right? So the way that it works is, which was great development-wise, because I think the first 8 months or something, we had nothing. We had the combat system, and that's it. Like, it was taking forever, because we had to get through all the, procedurally generated systems and everything like that. But as soon as it was finished, the game just completed itself, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause at the same time, we were doing all the, the script writing, all the art and everything like that, all the balancing. And by the time we were like, okay, this is the combat that we want, this is the exploration we want, it literally just fell into itself. And we were just like, one day I went into the office, and it was just like, dude, we're still on combat. The next day, we're like, oh, shit, the game, oh, pardon me.
It's fine.
Spud, the game is finished.
Spud!
Spud, the game.
Yeah, no, honestly, like, so it's great that it's procedurally generated because, we literally just put everything in. It took a long time to get it started. But once it was done, it was
just
just
started
like,
snowballing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, we just went in and we're like, whoa, we have a complete game now.
That's amazing.
So yeah, so this right here is an exploration, and this is the random encounter that I was talking about.
Okay.
So I think we have, oh god, I'm tempted to say 100, but I think that might be too many, and I don't want to get I don't want to say the wrong things.
You don't want to be misleading. It's okay. You say a lot.
Close
we have
to
a lot.
100.
Maybe not 100. Because, I mean, we have a lot of small, medium, large.
Okay.
Because text-wise. But we do have a lot. We did hear from the community that a lot of people said, like, they're starting to see the same ones quite early into the game. So what we did was, in an update, we actually released more.
Oh, wow.
So,
Lucky
we are
us.
listening. This is the thing. We are listening.
Yeah, that's great.
But, yeah, so these are random encounters. Some are short, some are long, some are medium. It's all text-based. And, so this one's a floating box. Cassie's just like, oh, we've picked up, I think this is Faye speaking. She's like, we've picked up the signals of some weird metallic box floating out in space. Do we want to reel it in and see what it is? And she's like, the scanners didn't seem to find anything wrong with it at all. So then you have a decision, let's leave it or let's bring it in.
Oh,
so, and that's the thing, it could affect your game.
Yeah.
Right? So you can also get, like, secret items through these. And those secret items kind of, like, they affect your story later on in the game. So you could go into a galaxy, and if you were given a secret item, you have it. You go like, oh, I do have it. I want to give it to you, or I want to keep it. Then that determines the rest of this.
Another path.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all like branching storylines and everything like that, depending on your decisions before.
Wow.
So some of them are just like very binary. Is that the right word? No.
Like it's
arbitrary. That's the word.
Oh, okay.
Some of them are arbitrary in the sense of they just either give you a reward or they punish you.
Yeah.
Whilst others, like depending on your decision, it affects your game.
Wow.
So, so I'm going to bring it on board just in case.
When I play this, I'll be like Jim Carrey, and I'll just say yes.
So yes to everything?
Yeah,
it's not a good thing, because I just said yes, and... Oh, wait, why is she making a bad face? Maybe that's a good
procedurally
generated.
I don't know. So there are times where...
Because you got a lot of bio waste.
I got a lot of stuff. No, but this is a good outcome, though, because there are times you bring it in and then it kind of like damages your hull or something.
Oh, okay.
But this was a good outcome. I don't know why she's worried. Maybe we put in the wrong asset. That's our fault.
Oh, okay.
But that's an easy fix. I mean, the thing is, like,
another exclusive.
Yeah, no, if you see the back end of this game, it's ridiculous. It's
really?
We have dozens and dozens of like spreadsheets for like CSVs and stuff, like just for the balancing, and it's just like line after line. It's just ridiculous. If you misplace one thing, you're just like, crap, I have no idea where I made that mistake.
Oh, no.
You have to go through, and we're just like, let's say, for instance, that asset, we could go through, and luckily we're like, okay, I'm sure it's to do with this and that and that. So still, elimination process is great, but it's a nightmare. Like, our game designer, I don't know, it must be hell to look at all those things. So this right here in the exploration.
I'm just trying to imagine it.
It's ridiculous, man.
I'm sweating.
I couldn't do it. This right here is a combat.
Okay.
So the way the combat works is, I mean, we have different races, as I said. So we're potatoes on our side. These are tofus,
Tofus?
This is tofu. And so the way that it works is, again, so it's turn-based and it's 2D. And it's just like before, I mean, I just remembered. We went through it.
Oh, yeah. Earlier
the tutorial,
on. So
I completely forgot.
Okay.
But yeah, it's exactly the same. You just got to make sure that you look at your charge, and you just got to take down their weapons and stuff like that. Because before, what happened was just tutorial, so it was just showing you the ropes.
Yeah.
Here, it kind of shows you what happens. So once I take the weapons down, then the ship will, they will try to buy out their escape.
Oh.
And then that's where you make a decision of, do I want to destroy their ship, or do I want to say, just give me the money?
That's cool.
So yeah, we really wanted to make it kind of like build your own adventure, or choose your own adventure, but not really, because those are completely different, right? Those kinds of games.
Yeah.
Where it's like maybe it's more like narrative and it's just like, you know, it's almost like a
It's
visual
more like
novel.
your choices affect your...
I mean, the choices definitely affect, but we wanted to make it that the choices you make really does affect your game. 'Cause
Yeah.
a lot of the people from the first game, they said like, you know, you have these little random encounters and it's great, but it doesn't matter what you pick. So people started to not care.
Yeah, it still ends
you know,
up being the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, we listened to them. They were just like, we want our decisions to matter.
So
we
more
made
spreadsheets.
Exactly. More spreadsheets for decisions and stuff like
I have
that.
a question. Since like there's that feature you said where you can choose to can you choose to let them escape?
Yeah. So this is what's happening right now. So what happens is I've destroyed his weapons, right? Because when we were designing the game, we were just like, what happens when all their weapons get destroyed?
Yeah.
Do you just have to sit there and constantly smash into their hull to make sure that it's over? That's not fun, right?
Yeah.
So
It
what
gets
can we
tedious.
do? Yeah, and we're like, so what can we do about it? We're like, why not we just keep that in, but we give people the decision,
Yeah.
right? So we're like, we'll say, you know what, if you want to make it quick, then just accept and you get the money, but there's an incentive to destroy them, right? If you don't accept it and you start destroying them, you can get fuel back, and fuel you use for explorations and for, you know, traveling to planets. You get, you know, extra money and stuff, and you get extra components sometimes. So it's, you know, there's pros and cons to everything.
Yeah.
But we wanted to make it that every decision has a purpose.
Yeah.
It's not just there to be there kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, and again, this is all from, you know, learning from the first game and everything.
Man.
So what I'll do is I
good.
won't accept. You can accept if you want, but I won't accept because I just want to show you what it's like when the ship explodes.
Okay. Ooh,
Yeah,
yes.
because
If you're a bit of more of an aggressive player, like you make sure to destroy the ships. Does that affect like how the world sees you? Like, okay, is this kind of like a wanted system?
okay, no, dude, that would be a great thing. We haven't put that in. Actually, we never thought about that. But
That's another spreadsheet.
Adding the spreadsheets.
maybe we could put it for like a DLC or an update, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's a great
Because,
idea
like,
for
if-
like the more. But that's the thing. Then we'd have to track it, and
yeah.
our game designers and programmers will not be happy with me. You know, but then I'll be like, it was his fault. He said it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, but that's a great idea. That like the more you let people escape, you kind of get like a, I don't know, you're like a better person
Yeah,
or
like
something.
you're
You get maybe like
the more
a
passive you
notoriety.
are.
yeah, you get like a good buff or
Oh,
something.
yeah, yeah.
And then if you start destroying, you
Karma.
get an evil buff or something,
Yeah.
and maybe it just makes it that you get there's a higher chance of battle encounters instead of
You're
random
like-
encounters
Or
or something like
you
that.
become one, so it's like a bounty hunter. Like,
Right.
Bounty hunters come
so
for
there's-
you.
Sure. So like once in a while you're just chilling and it's like, poof, no, actually someone's here to kick your ass, your butt. Sorry. Oh man, I'm terrible.
That's okay.
Boobies, butt cracks.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like you know, we love taking all these ideas in because
Mhm.
there's so many things to think about. You know, like this game, although it looks simple, like it's really deceptive. Like there's a lot that goes out in the background, and it looks like a little casual game, and it is. It really is a casual game. But a lot of people have said like it's not far from casual, but it's a lot more casual than the first game. You know,
Okay.
there's a lot of strategic thinking that goes into it, and you know, there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes of the game. So
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, no, that's a great idea, dude. I like it. Thank you very much.
I hope you guys can put it in.
Yeah, and
dude.
we'll bill you later. Okay, so okay, so is there anything else you want to point out before we wrap up?
I guess that you know you get the potato cat in the game. You know, that's a big sticking point. A lot of people go like, "Oh my god, you get a cat! I have to play a game." So I always have to point out that there's a cat.
Okay.
Also, we have boss battles as well.
Oh,
so
nice.
pretty much at every galaxy, there's a boss at the end of it.
Okay.
Sometimes you have smaller bosses in between or whatnot.
Okay.
But yeah, but I mean, that as I said before, like, that is, we wanted to keep the core loop very simple. And
Yeah.
pretty much like, as I've shown you before, it's the game in a nutshell. You know, very simple. You go out to explore. You have random encounters. You have battle encounters. You go to the hub. You can buy and sell resources. You can upgrade your ship. You can hire new engineers. And you have boss battles. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We wanted to keep that super simple because we wanted the narrative and the characters to drive the story and
Yeah.
to you know that's what we wanted the people to come back to.
Yeah. The characters
know.
are what's gonna get me to play.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They're super cute, and you know we had fun with all the namings.
Yeah.
Is
You know.
is there someone in chat's asking like if there's a battle mode where PG words, if there's a battle mode where he can play with his homies and kick their tushies?
Yeah. So yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
It is censored on the chat.
So that's what I was talking about earlier with the Switch.
Yeah.
That we're trying to get exclusively on the Switch. We're trying to get local multiplayer where you can play against your friends
Okay.
and everything. But you know, I think if that works out well and it doesn't take too much, out of us because we're people at the same time. You
Yeah.
know, we need to sleep as well and
Yep.
eat. Which reminds me, I haven't had lunch yet. But what's it called? If that works out and we're like, okay, this is great and works for the Switch,
Yeah.
then we'll definitely consider bringing it in because then that means all the heavy work is done. All the programming is done, all the UI is done.
That's right.
So we're definitely thinking about making multiplayer a thing,
Sweet.
but it's not a promise.
Okay.
It's more of a that's what we want to do because it would be great and it just works so well because just the layout of it makes multiplayer work great. But yeah, so it's only if we have the time and resources to do it.
Okay.
You
You heard it first here.
Throw money their way and they can make it happen.
do it. We need that money. No, but yeah, that's the thing. So we're
right.
hoping to bring all these ideas in, and we love listening to all the ideas, and
Great. All right. So if people want to get in touch with you guys, where can they find you?
Okay, so our Discord channel would be the first because we're there all day, every day.
Okay.
So, and if, we're on it during office hours. If we're not there, like, and someone writes something, we'll see it first thing in the morning.
Okay.
If not, you can send us an email either at, press@daylightstudios.com.
Okay.
Or you can go on our website and you can contact us through there. You can go to our Facebook, which I'm pretty sure is facebook.com/holypotatosgame or something.
Okay.
I know I should know these things because I
was gonna
do
say.
PR marketing, social media. But the thing is, we have so many different tags.
Oh yeah.
And like we didn't really always have the same naming convention.
Yeah.
That I'm just like that one's Holy Potatoes Game. Maybe our Twitter's Holy Potato Game.
Yeah.
And then our, you know what I mean. So
Character
it's just,
limits.
you know what?
people
Just
taking
Google
it.
Holy Potatoes, a weapon shop, or We're in Space, or Daylight Studios, and everything is there. For
Okay.
you. Yeah.
That's some good SEO.
Strong, man. It's strong.
All right. So thank you so much for bringing
Thank
a game.
you guys. This was super fun, man.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
All right. We're gonna get in touch with you just a little bit later over
Sure.
there.
Yeah, definitely. I'll bring the shirts for you guys tomorrow.
Nice.
All right. For more here at Casual Connect Asia 2017, stay tuned. Keep tuned here on Twitch, and we'll be right back. We got another game coming up in just a couple of minutes. All right. We'll be right back, guys.
Peace out.
Sweet.
Well, actually, we can still just Harold, you and I can still talk because I'm gonna entertain the crowd while you set up with the other.
Oh, sure.
the
Yeah,
other
that
game
works.
coming up. So again, yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you so much, man.
So again, guys, just for those listening at home, that
See you
game
later.
was Holy Potatoes. We're in Space. Can you pass me the paper?
Oh yeah. Sure.